Welcome to the live stream. We are live streaming in Europe today in Euro Truck Simulator. And I am in, I've already forgotten because I got no memory. Ventspils, Latvia. Really, why am I cannot go out any farther? Yeah, Latvia, I think. I don't even remember what the heck I said. So we are on our way to go pick up a load, and I'll come back to you with a new map as soon as I get there, which is right around the corner. I do want to say one other thing first. I want to let everybody know that Trucker King is moderating the chat today. So I'm not looking at the chat. So he'll pass things on to me as appropriate. And yeah, so thank you to Trucker King for moderating the chat and saving me from myself.
Turn left.
I don't even remember what I'm picking up.
Yeah. Chubby Wolf in here, Pilot Bro, Bedrock, Bucks is in here.
All right, guys, welcome to the stream. Man, even Bucks? Man.
Yep.
It's all over now. All right, that's what we're doing. We're picking up a load of motor oil, and we're taking it to Bratislava, Slovakia. So we're going to drive across. Yeah, we're in Latvia. We're going to drive across Lithuania, Poland, part of the Czech Republic, and then into Slovakia to make this delivery. It is 1,407 kilometers. Oh, I didn't accept the load. Oh no! There it is, still there.
What are we waiting for?
Brain damage. And there it is, dead ahead. So I'll just go around this island here and come up next to it. Let me turn on my flashers. I've been forgetting to do that a lot lately. Okay, let's have another look at that map, shall we? I'm going to stop jerking my head around. So, this is our route. Now, I wanted to make sure that we're going to be, doing this during the daylight. So, I already forgot what time the clock was. It's 6:24 a.m. So I need to find a halfway point, which will be about 700 kilometers, just a little bit more, I think. I believe that'd be about right. Let's look at Warsaw. I just need to find a place to stop for the night. This looks like a possible place. Looks like a dealership. That's 805 kilometers. It's a bit too far. This is 728. Let's see. That is probably the best option. We'll play that by ear. That's going to take, 11 hours. Yeah, I better find something a little bit closer. Oh, yeah, I want something more like halfway. That's right. 642. 10 hours. We'll do that.
Let's get this job done.
Okay, let's get the show on the road. How heavy is this? 14 tons.
Got Lee in the chat. Hello, Boom.
Who was it? You cut out.
Oh, hold on.
Go straight.
Oh, now am I good now?
A little bit better, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Lee just popped in the chat. Hello, Boomer. How are you today?
Hey Lee, welcome to the stream. We're going to do a little driving in Europe today. Trucker King is moderating the chat today, so I won't be seeing your messages, but he'll pass on the occasional message. So if I don't respond to your comment, it's not because I'm well, I am ignoring it, but Trucker King's trying to keep me from being overwhelmed.
Turn left.
I'm ignoring all of the messages. Whoa, just went back to the desktop. You probably can't see that though. That's disconcerting. All right, buddy, go. Well, if you're gonna wait for me, I'm gonna go. But you're messing with my mojo there by being in my way. Welcome to the stream, everyone. If you just arrived, we are leaving. Where are we leaving? Vilsplit, and we're headed to Bratislava, Slovakia. Yeah, I've already forgot where I am. Latvia, right? Or Lithuania. One of those. Thank you for joining us today. Trucker King is the moderator in the chat today. And Trucker King, just a heads up, when I jump out of the cockpit like this, it's even harder to hear you. Whoa. Whoops.
And I'll try to wait till you're back in the cockpit to mention anything.
Well, it's probably not necessary if I'm out here like this. I think I can still hear you. But the rooftop one is pretty difficult. Well, I'm liking these yield signs.
Go straight.
Sure is pretty up here.
Harry Bradshaw, hi from New Zealand. No caps this time. Awesome streaming, Boomer. This 70-year-old fart is about to start driving an ATS.
Awesome. Welcome to the stream from New Zealand. That's pretty cool. And thanks for not doing the caps, because you know what Nightbot will get you. Glad to hear you're going to start driving ATS. It's a lot of fun. I just really like roads like this. You know, and I was just thinking about that as I was on the outside, you know, just watching the scenery. And, you know, I like we went by an old church. I think that's what it was. And it's so quaint. And it reminds me of driving in some of the rural locations that I drove, like in Georgia, Alabama, Texas. Mostly the southern states, but, you know, a few places in the north, too. I mean, I like driving the freeways, typically, because it's about getting from point A to point B in a timely manner, without a lot of stopping. But this is nice, too.
Straight.
And I'm glad it's long stretches with where I'm able to drive like 80 kilometers an hour. We got a traffic circle coming up. Middle of nowhere. Let's put a traffic circle.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Where I might butcher this.
Exit.
Osna H, how's it going, Chief?
Osna?
Yeah.
Well, Osna, welcome to the live stream.
Billy Huff, hello to you from Kentucky.
Hello to you, Billy, in Kentucky. I like Kentucky. Spent a lot of time driving there. Through Kentucky. I've delivered there a few places.
We got some good scenery out there. I've been through Kentucky a few times myself.
Yeah.
JJ Man's in the house.
JJ. JJ, did you get your dev mode thing working? I don't remember the last time we talked about it, what you said. In fact, I've talked to a couple of people about that today.
Yes, he did.
Awesome. Good to hear. Jeez. It is really easy to overcompensate from this perspective.
Go straight.
Especially considering how much I overcompensate as it is.
Go straight.
JJ said the fly speed in the config file was up too high.
Wait, which speed?
The fly.
Oh, that's not handled in the config file. I mean, I guess it could be, but that's handled. You use your mouse, the wheel on your mouse. It's variable. We can get together on it later. Did we just cross into Latvia? Or Lithuania? Yes, we did.
Said stay between the lines, Haas.
Was that Carlos?
Yeah.
Hey, Carlos, welcome to the stream.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Guess I could have gone through that a little slower.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Adam asked, "How are you doing and where are you going?"
Hey Adam, welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. We are headed to Bratislava, Slovakia
Keep left.
from Latvia, I think.
Keep left.
We are hauling a load of motor oil. Whoa! Bedrock! Thank you for the coffees! And you're welcome for the help earlier. We still need to get you into a convoy, though. Thank you. Uh-oh.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
And if you'd like to buy Boomer a coffee, there's a link in the description below. And if you'd like to know what mods I'm running, they're down in the description below.
Along with all the gear he's using.
Along with all the gear I'm using. Absolutely correct. I'm gonna need to do a map check soon. Oh, I hate these fluctuating speed limits. Ruh-roh. Okay. Oh, look at all this stuff we're gonna do. So we're gonna go underneath this overpass, hit the traffic circle. You know what? I'm gonna do a map check quick. That stops the game. Let's see. We still got 316 kilometers to go to our planned rest stop here in Bialystok. Bialystok. Thinking I don't need fuel yet. I think I can get a little farther, so we'll worry about that in a little while.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Now, Nightbot is going to post something later, probably in about a half an hour, about joining the Discord, but the link is in the description below.
Turn left.
Yeah, I looked in my mirror and I saw what looked like a colorful truck. It's actually a green truck, but with the truck and its load kind of combined in the mirror, the first thing I thought was that Bucks was behind me. And I'm like, I'm not doing a convoy. Bucks isn't in the convoy, isn't in the game.
Keep left.
This guy is going slow. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it to my destination, my planned stop. I need to look for an alternate. I'm gonna start getting yawns in about 1 hour game time. Sure is pretty out here. This reminds me of Iowa and Minnesota.
Keep right. Then exit right. Exit right.
And what I meant by that is the kind of the bushy shrubbery stuff on the side, the greeny grass, like upper Midwest US. limit dropped again. And it went up again. Yep, these kinds of trees remind me of the upper Midwest. Oh, I don't know why I'm going so fast.
Keep right.
Guess I don't have to signal.
Adam was asking when your delivery time was.
I'll have to look. Let's see. It's Friday afternoon. It's 2:12 p.m. I have to have this in by Saturday night. So I still got a full day. And I've got 940 kilometers yet to go. So I really do need to cover as much ground as I can today.
They had an option that you can have a team driver with you so you don't have to rest. Switch drivers.
Yeah, I can't. I was not a fan of that in real life. I only did it once with well, a couple times actually. I'm a loner. I like to be alone.
Keep left.
Oops.
I didn't mind teaming with my trainer for the last 2 weeks, but then the company I worked for forced you to team drive with another rookie that just got done for at least 4 weeks.
Ew, yeah, I had to do with my trainer, and you know that was okay. I expected that. I understood that. But like one of the companies I looked at when I was first getting into it was CRST, and they are, of course, a team driver outfit, and I crossed them off the list pretty much right away.
Yeah, mine was US Express, and I think that's what they were trying to get into. But
all right, let's see. Let's stop here. We'll get fuel. Let me look at the map. You know, oh, I think I might not have icons in it. Or there's not a Euro truck version. Because when I can see these spinning green things, I'm not used to that right now. Because in ATS we've got a mod that we use to disable that. Makes it a little harder to see things, but... Alright, so... I've got... Yeah, I've still got 2 hours to go. I'm not going to make it there. But I don't have anywhere else to stop, I think, between here and there. Oh, I got this place. Let's see. That's an hour and 42 minutes. I want to try and get to that. That's going to leave 800 kilometers for tomorrow. I need to cover that distance.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got red bed. We got, only an hour left. Dang it, I'm not going to make it that far. Shoot. Must be the old border crossing. Yep, we're coming up on this sign that says... I can't read it. Must be Poland. Dang, speed limit didn't go up like I expected. Somebody's playing Farm Sim in Poland. And they left their tractor on the side of the road. Oh, this is real pretty. All right, we got 28 minutes. Let's look at the map because I need to plan something else. Oh, that's it. That's the only option at this point. So we're just gonna bust the clock and go there. Hope we don't crash. It's just like real life. Fighting against the clock. We're gonna be busting the clock. I mean, I'm already speeding. But here's an odd thing. It's only 3:13 in the afternoon. And I started, well, I guess it was pretty early. Here we go. Is that artillery? Whoops. Swing wide, it's a trailer. There's the trigger.
And talk about a tight parking spot.
I know, it feels like New York. Oh, or Massachusetts even. Yeah,
So
Massachusetts.
the whole Northeast.
The whole Northeast, right. What do we got left on the clock? 0. We are technically in violation right now. I'm not even going to advance the clock. We're going to have to do a little bit of driving, I think, in the dark first thing in the morning, because we still have 12 hours to go. I think we're going to be late. Not sure how that happened. Maybe I was yakking too much at the beginning. That is always a possibility. All right, here it is, midnight. Midnight. How much time do we have left? We have 11 hours. That's part of the problem right there. I'm not used to that. Was that puppy you were telling me about?
Yeah. Messing with my cat.
Sounds like the cat got the better of him.
He always does. Got a beagle so they don't know when to quit.
Oh.
When they get hurt.
Wow, that's bright.
First Nightbot message.
What does Nightbot have to say?
Want a convoy with us? Great community of gamers. All are welcome. Join us on Boomer's Discord channel to chat with fellow virtual truckers.
All right. There it is. There's the link. And they keep changing these speed limits up and down, up and down.
Go straight.
We still have over 11 hours of driving to do to get there.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Well, I wanted to be doing all of this driving during the day. That's just not going to happen. We got about 4 hours before it even starts to get light. At this point, we're just fighting the clock. Can't even enjoy the scenery. My bad. I did bad planning.
You're giving them all a dose of real life trucking.
Yeah, that's for sure. Because little delays at the beginning or near the beginning cascades into bigger delays later on.
Pilot bro said just blame it on the shipper.
Yeah. real stuff right there. That is actually a thing. I mean, a real thing that happens. Sometimes drivers just blame it on the shipper because they were screwing off along the way, but all too often, show up for your appointment on time or early, and they're not even ready to start loading you for 2-3 hours or more, and you wind up wasting up half of your driving day for them to load you. Yeah, that's a legitimate time that you blame it on the shipper. But like one of the times that happened, I was delivering to a smaller company, and I still caught hell when I got there because my fault, I'm the driver, even though they were notified about the delays. Irritating.
Thor's in the house. Good morning.
Morning. Who was that? Cart?
Thor.
Thor. Hey, welcome, Thor. Wow, somebody ran off the road, it looks like. And it wasn't me.
Are we sure Bucks isn't in here?
I was just thinking that. He could be dogging me. I don't see his headlights, though. Wrong button. Maybe he was here in a previous session.
Go straight. Go straight.
Buck said, wait, talking about me? I might be being sneaky there.
Ah,
Japsai 0585. Hi, how are you?
hello, welcome to the stream. Well, we'll know Bucks was here if I come across some wiped out cars in the roadway. Although, to be fair, we were running a little test convoy earlier today, and I wiped out somebody and left the debris for him.
Bucks is like, they shouldn't be there.
Right. Yep, it's their own damn fault for being in my way.
Yep. I was gonna say, I'll never forget one of the first streams I watched of yours. I think he had radiation in there,
Yep.
and he kept falling asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty early on for me,
Yep.
convoy-wise. Yeah. He just kept falling asleep. He didn't rest. I included a bunch of that in the highlight video that I made.
I got a quick question for you. How long have you been doing videos on YouTube?
Since at least 2015, I think. You know, I was doing my trucking daily vlogs. Wow, it's starting to get light out already. It's only 3 a.m. Yeah, I started creating videos periodically. It was probably 2015. I created the channel earlier than that, but it took me a while to get a video up.
I was going through your page the other day and realized how many videos you have.
Oh yeah, I recently went over 350.
Go straight.
And most of them are trucking vlogs. I still have a bunch to put up, I just haven't got to them.
Those trucking vlogs were kind of like a lot of the things I was watching when I was getting ready to get my CDL.
Yeah,
Just
that
kept
makes
pushing
sense.
me more and more to want to get them. Yeah.
Go straight.
I wished I would have thought to do that when I was starting to, you know, thinking about doing trucking. I mean, I started in 2011.
Got 2 years on me. I started truck driving school on my 21st birthday. My
Wow.
birthday fell on a Monday. Started school.
You wasted no time. You must have known what you wanted to do already. I guess from watching those videos.
That, I mean, even my mom told me I've always had a fascination with eyes. So she was not surprised when I went to go get my CDL.
Yeah, I kind of fell into it. I wasn't planning, although I had fantasized about it a few times over the years. You know, talked to a few truckers. You know, I was moving equipment, not moving, but I mean, I was in sales and I had to coordinate with drivers to come, you know, or brokers to get someone to come pick up my stuff. And drivers would show up, back up to the dock, and while my crew was loading the trailer, I got a chance to talk to drivers sometimes. It sounded like a fascinating lifestyle. But I, you know, at that point in time, I was busy doing other things. And then later, during the Great Recession, and I got laid off from my job, and, you know, I mean, I tried to do some things at home, but that didn't work out, and I eventually had to get a job. And a friend of mine at the time said, well, because he was driving, he says, you should consider, you know, being a truck driver. And I did consider it, and I thought about it for a couple of days, and I finally said, yeah, you know what? I will. So I rode with him. Yeah, it took me a little while to jump through some hoops with his company's insurance. It was a small company, so they had some flexibility, but I still had to be able to be on their insurance plan, you know, liability insurance. Plus, I had to get, at the very least, I had to get a CDL trainer or learner's permit, which I did. And I went on the road with him for, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. I don't remember now, but it was fascinating. It really was. But, you know, whoops.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Oh, we're exiting. Here I am yakking away.
Exit right.
I don't recall what transpired next, because I was supposed to get on board with that company as a driver, but I didn't feel comfortable actually being on my own out there. I didn't feel like I learned everything I needed to learn. So then I started looking to get on with an actual big company. Whoa, what's going on here? And so I signed on. Well, you know what? I went and hung out at a couple of nearby truck stops. Talked to some drivers to get ideas about companies. And oh, this was after I had researched some companies already. And as a matter of fact, I tried to get on with Swift, because by this time I already had my CDL. Even though I hadn't been on, you know, much of an active driver, I did go through the process to get my CDL. And I connected with Swift, and I went to, you know, Monday morning, go through the intake process, and I had to avoid going through their training program, I had to do a road test to prove I could drive. Well, they put me in, you know, I went out with another driver, an instructor, I guess, and they had, I don't know if it was a 10-speed or a 13-speed. Well, when I went out on the road with my friend, he had an automatic. I had no experience with driving a tractor trailer with either, I think it was a 13-speed. But I thought, well, how hard can it be? Because I always pick things up quickly. And I'd driven, you know, military vehicles with older military vehicles with regular standard, you know, manual transmissions. And I knew all that stuff. Well, nope, I failed. I could not shift to save my life. Grinding gears. I mean, it was sad. The guy felt bad. He had to fail me. Blew me away. I'm not used to failing at things. I failed that. So that's when I started researching other companies and talking to truck drivers. And here's a funny thing. I went to one of the truck stops, or well, the only one I was aware of in the area. And I was talking. I just went into the diner, and they had the big the horseshoe table where drivers was sitting, and started, you know, just told drivers, you know, hey, I'm thinking about getting it, you know, becoming a driver, and I don't know which company I should be looking at. Well, everybody had an opinion, but two things I took away from that session. Number one, here was a guy with CRST who was a trainer at CRST who told me, don't sign on with CRST. And I already knew that they were a team driver company, and I wasn't interested in that. But it was just, I thought it interesting to hear that. The other takeaway that was useful to me was to that I should check out Central Refrigerated, which was a reefer outfit. And I hadn't heard of them. In all my checking of different companies, I hadn't come across them yet. So as soon as I had a chance, I got on the internet, looked them up and researched them, and I thought, hey, this seems like an okay outfit. So I went through the process. They agreed to bus me out to Salt Lake City for training. And that's what I did. I went out there and I did the training. I already had my CDL, but I needed to go through their training, which was good. I learned a lot. I learned a lot of things my friend didn't teach me, or probably didn't even know, which I thought was interesting. So that was a good experience. I drove with them for like 2.5 years, and they were bought by Swift. And that's when I left. I didn't leave just because they were bought by Swift. I was basically done with them. I didn't like being I was okay with the company driver at first. You know, I earned my chops. Did that for about 6 months, and then I leased a truck from them as an owner-operator. And I did that for a couple of years, and I grew frustrated because there was no difference in the dispatching. They would still dispatch me as if I was an employee. And it was aggravating. So, I mean, you could turn down loads if they sent you a load to go do, and you could turn them down. But, you know, that's problematic. So I did get into a situation one time where when I got a load dispatched on me. I was in where was I at? Jackson, Mississippi. And they wanted me to go up to this place, this fish place, a catfish farm place. Take a load of catfish down to probably Houston. I took a lot of loads out of that place, but the problem with that place is you'd go there during the day and you sit there and you didn't get loaded till the wee hours of the night. And you had to be able to try and sleep. After you got there in the afternoon, you'd need to try and sleep. Well, if you're on a day schedule, you can't just flip a switch and go to sleep. So after I'd done that a few times, I finally told my guy, and this is when I was in Jackson, I told him, I said, I'm not doing this. Take this load off me. And he says, well, if you don't do it, we don't have anything else for you. I said, fine, I'll sit here in Jackson. And that's what I did. Or, until he came back at me later and wanted to offer me more money to do the load. And I said, no, I already told you why. It's not safe. I will likely fall asleep. And then he came back at me later. And he said, okay, well, they'll get you loaded as soon as you get there, and then you can be on your way. And I said, and the extra dough? He said, yes. So I said, okay. Well, when I got there, same story. I sat there all afternoon, all evening, didn't get loaded till the wee hours, so I didn't get enough sleep. Had to drive to wherever for 700 miles, I don't know where it was, but anyway, I drove to wherever. On not enough sleep, and I said, that's it. I'm done with these fools. And I started making arrangements shortly after that, started looking for another company or another opportunity. And that's when I connected with Schneider. Big Orange.
Yep.
And go ahead.
Sad. That's the horror stories I've heard with reefer. Wait.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. I mean, you deliver to a grocery distribution center, you might be there 6 or 8 hours. I mean, I've literally taken a 10-hour break in the dock.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's bad.
We got a place up here called Trippy Foods, right down the street from my work. And I'll see a truck pull in the morning on my way to work. And I'll do my whole shift, and that truck will still be sitting in the loading dock on my way home.
That's insane. I mean, you get detention pay usually after a couple of hours if you're a company driver. But that doesn't compensate you enough to justify it. And the thing that I noticed at grocery store distribution centers is it takes a while to get in the dock because they're slow. Once you get in the dock, it takes a long time to get unloaded. And even when you're unloaded, what they're doing is they're breaking down every pallet of product and counting every package. And that's what takes so long. It's insane. So
we got Sarah Reed in here saying hi.
Sarah Reed?
Yes.
Did I say that right? Welcome, Sarah, to the live stream. I don't recognize your name, so
Game
maybe you're
Truck.
new. Esther?
Master Game Truck.
Oh, Master Game Truck. Sorry.
And Darren Radcliffe from Australia.
Keep right.
Darren Radcliffe from Australia. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to everyone to the stream. That seems like another new name. Although I'm a little senile, so,
Last name seems familiar to me. I can't place it.
Exit right.
Australia? Or Radcliffe?
Radcliffe. I feel like he's been in here before.
That's possible. Boy, we're gonna be busting the clock to get there. Stupid shippers.
Sarah said, "Good day, Boomer. Yes, I'm new to watching your live streams, but been following your vids for a while on YouTube.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me and joining us.
Go straight. Keep right. Then
Sarah's asking how you're finding ETS2 compared to ATS, and what's your favorite?
It's an adjustment. My favorite is ATS.
exit right.
But I like doing this. I like Euro Truck Simulator as a you know, for variety. Plus, I love the scenery over here. I mean, look at that. What's not to love? And I like experiencing different things. Now, you can certainly do that in American Truck Simulator, and certainly you can do that as an actual truck driver, a long haul over the road truck driver in the US. Because there's so much different scenery to see. You got the flat plains of Kansas and Oklahoma. You got the Rocky Mountains in Colorado, New Mexico, and Wyoming. You got the Pacific Northwest, California. I mean, it's just in the desert Southwest. The U.S. is just this. The terrain features is just so varied. And so many interesting places to go as a trucker for deliveries and such. One of the most interesting places, or one of the more interesting places that I've delivered, would have to be the caves in Western Illinois and Springfield, Missouri. You literally, and they're not caves, they're mines. And they've converted these mines into storage facilities, underground storage facilities, because of the temperature, the even temperatures. So, yeah, I've got some videos about that in my library. It's really quite interesting. I have one where I'm actually holding my phone on the dash. This is probably the first time that I did. You drive into the side of basically a cliff, and you go inside, and it's like you're in a Star Trek movie, you know, you're expecting the Horta to come out of the side of the wall. It's really interesting. If I could think of the name of it, I'd tell you what to search for, but I can't think of it. 259 kilometers. 3.5 hours to drive. We do not have to stop for fuel, but I am a half an hour short on clock time. And it's probably only going to get worse as I run into delays. I think I may have to disable fatigue. So next chance I get, I'll stop somewhere and I'll disable that. And we'll do a map check. I think we must have just crossed into... I don't remember where we crossed into. We left Poland. Okay, map check. Yeah, so this was Poland, and we crossed into like Czechoslovakia. That's where we are right now, Czechoslovakia. And then we're going to cross into, where did I say that was? I don't remember. So after I get my first yawn, I'll look for a place to stop and I'll turn off my fatigue. Otherwise, we run the risk of, or I run the risk of the game causing me to fall asleep like radiation. And that won't be good because then I'll crash, the truck will get banged up, the cargo could get banged up. And that's just not a good thing. Pretty countryside here.
I just looked it up real quick. The caves in Springfield, Missouri is the crafts shipping.
That's exactly right. That's who I delivered to. Craft caves. There's a few other places in Missouri too that have caves or mines like that. Said I didn't need fuel, but I'm getting it anyway just because I had to stop. Turning off fatigue. Feels blasphemous. Wow, it took a lot. I wanted to check something. That should turn on all the lights. That's a lot of lights. Well, I don't know if we'll be driving in the dark again, but we're gonna look like the sun coming down the road. All right, right now our ETA is noonish, which is actually plenty early. Let's see, maybe. Oh, I got 15 hours left on this. No, I can do this. Except I want to do it during the day. I feel like I have already deprived the audience of enough daytime driving. Wow, he went zipping by. Look at this town up here. That's neat. Alright, I gotta get back in the cab.
No Swifty awards tonight.
Try not to.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Dude, what are you doing? Man, the top side of the truck sure does bounce around a lot. Oops. I got it. Get over there.
Go straight.
Get off of that. Okay, looks like another border crossing. Slovakia? Or...
Go straight.
Whoa, thanks for the last minute warning. Man, I would have gone flying off of that ramp. Ugh. Hey, why are you coming on? Oh yeah, we're pretty close. 42 kilometers. I'll slow down a little bit. A tunnel. Because I gotta. Forgot about that one. Wow. Is that the Danube River? Well, Bratislava is discovered. Ah.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Oh, we're turning left off the motorway.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh, this
Where it ends.
delivery location looks familiar.
DeAndre says hello, how you doing?
Hello, Andre. Welcome to the stream.
Keyhook says stream looks good, Boomer.
Thank
Nice
you.
and clear.
That's awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I did some work on my OBS setup. So it looks like that's paying off. I've always been kind of disappointed with the fuzziness of my videos and live streams. Live streams have gotten better, but I haven't figured out yet whether or not my recordings that I upload are going to be better. We'll see. try that again. I keep trying to shift it into reverse like on my US truck. It doesn't work. I'm not really trying to do an S back. I'm just overcompensating. So, whoo, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wow, 531 liters I used. 30.5 hours. Not late. Oh, and I went up a level. Awesome. Yep, all this is filled in. I'm just going to start going down doing these. Okay. Now, we've been at this an hour and a half or so. I wonder, let me look at the map to see where we are. Because I have a thought. I know it's usually dangerous. What if I popped into Innsbruck and bobtailed up here? Because last time I come up here, I was in a trailer and it got dark. I don't have to do that now. So let me, I mean, who doesn't want to see the Austrian Alps? Or just the Alps? Oh, actually quite a ways away. I mean, right across the border from Austria, but Austria. Any comments in the chat? Do people want to go to drive up the scenic route to the Alps?
Nothing yet.
Oh, I guess they don't want to see that scenery. Bummer.
JJ Manson, let's do it. Adams, maybe next video. I'll be in bed.
Oh, you're still sick. Well, you can always watch the replay and pick up after an hour and a half.
Or said do it. So.
All right, I'll take that as
Majority
confirmation.
said go for it.
All right, no, but there's no nays, no decliners.
Nope.
What do we got? It's noonish. How far? Let's see. To drive to here. Oh, no. That is a long way. Well, anyway, let's just go. I'm going to reset the time, though. Because I want to start early. Wow, that's kind of loud all of a sudden. There we go.
Turn left.
Let's check this out. Isn't that pretty? Reminds me of Utah.
Yep.
Okay.
Adam said, "Have a good night."
Good night, Adam. Thanks for joining. Sorry you still don't feel well. Maybe you can catch the replay. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, set the time. Now I'm gonna set it for like 5 a.m. So it's gonna get light. We got time. We gotta cover some ground before we get there yet. So we just consider this a special treat.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Look at that.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
We do not need fuel for this.
Keep left.
That's a lot of light.
Warren, hi, Boomer.
Hey Warren, welcome to the stream. You're in for a treat.
And John Mack, good day, Boomer. Where are we heading today?
Well, we already made our delivery in Bratislava, Slovakia. Now we're free roaming, sort of. We do not have a load. We are headed up to the Alps to do a little sightseeing. So get your camera out. Sorry, I had an itch on my leg.
Keep right. Then exit right.
Oh, we're exiting.
Exit right.
Had the cruise control on still. I'm like, why am I not slowing down? we run out of road in a hurry. A tunnel.
Straight.
Because of course. Yo, dude.
Go straight.
Well, that viewpoint is not as effective when you don't have a trailer attached. It zooms out farther. But when you're just bobtailing, it doesn't go out as far. Still pretty early in the morning, 6:40 a.m. I wonder if they really do have hot air balloons up here. I mean, I bet that'd be neat and everything, but it seems to me like you can't steer the hot air balloons, and they probably have a lot of wind up here.
Chandra Francisco Gaming. Hello, bro, from Indonesia.
Well, hello to you from Indonesia. Well, from Las Vegas to you in Indonesia. I think we're coming up on the, I don't know, toll booth, for lack of a better word. I could be wrong. Nope. That's a company. I do recall getting to some place where you had to pay a toll. Plus they said no trucks with trailers. So I got a fine last time I came through.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Ooh, tunnel. Looks like a long tunnel. Wow, look at those wispy, foggy clouds up there in the mountains. Oh, we're coming up to it now. I think. Jeez. Startled me. Good thing nobody was coming. €124. That's pretty spendy. It is just so pretty up here. This would be fun on a bike. Motorcycle. course, it might also be fun to ride in a bus as a tourist. Hey, let's check this out. Don't run off the edge. Wow. Oh yeah, look at that river coming out that it's ice melt. Hey, I wonder, is JJ Man still in the chat?
Yes, he is.
Awesome. So JJ Man, this is how you change the speed of your your dev mode moving around. So I'm moving kind of slow and then speeding up. Oh, oops, too far. Too fast. You can literally go at lightning speed. Oh, there's a road down there. Oh, it's got trees on it. By adjusting the wheel on your mouse. I can move it a crawl, pick it up. What a view.
AJ Man said he'll send you $50 if you go off the cliff.
No. Wow. Oh, that's neat. If I didn't stop here and skew around, I wouldn't have even known this. Wow, that is really something. Whee!
And Bedrock was asking, why is there no guardrails on that road? Disaster waiting to happen.
I know, right? We commented on that when we came up here on a convoy one time. We're like, geez, there's no guardrails. Well, Darwin's Law. It's one way to thin the herd. It is just so beautiful up here. Look at that. Oh, there's another pullout.
AJ said, thank you for the tutorial, Boomer. I appreciate it. I think I have it figured out now.
Awesome. Now we just need to get you into a convoy, JJ.
There said, I like your scanning it, Boomer. It's nice. Also like the sound pack on it.
Thanks. I'm actually using the same Kriechbaum engine sound mod in Euro Truck that I use in ATS. As a matter of fact, I'm using the same engine, which isn't actually a real thing in Europe, but hey.
AJ Man said that would be fun, Boomer. Though I have to confess, I'm nowhere near as good as you guys. I still crash way too much. LOL.
When possible.
Well, how you gonna get better if you don't participate in convoys? And I'm talking about in the Discord server.
Rerouting.
We'll get you in.
Well, hey, Bucks will have some competition for the Swifty Award.
For reals. Well, let's hit this viewpoint for all the folks who haven't seen it before. Grossglockner.
Thank you. Good night from GB. It's 4 a.m.
Well, GB,
That's
this
much
only
Great
lasts
Britain.
for about 15 seconds if you want to watch this. It's impressive. Before you bail. And I'm going to wrap it up after this anyhow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Have you not seen this before?
No.
It's impressive. SCS has just done a bang-up job with the scenery. This is why their maps take so long to come out. And this is actually a rework. At least that's my understanding. I mean, I'd love to come here in real life. But I gotta believe it looks an awful lot like this. I mean, where else are you going to see scenery like this sitting in your home? Well, I guess on TV, on the Discovery Channel. But still.
Still blows my mind, these graphics. Like I said, the first trucking game I played from SCS was 18 Wheels of Steel. And it's come a long way.
Yeah, and I don't have any experience on that game, but just from other things that I've done, I know that, you know, computer graphics have come a long, long way. Oh. Oh. My truck was moving. I must have bumped the brake. That would have been bad. Oh, dead spot? There. Oh, I just went up too high. Yeah, one little glitch. That is impressive, though, isn't it? Well, folks, what do you think? The Austrian Alps. Well, I think it's Austria, but it's the Alps for sure. Yeah, there are some great, awesome scenic places in the US, but this blows me away. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks so much for joining us tonight on our journey across Europe and into the Alps. And if you like this, by all means, please give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. And please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more. We are live streaming again tomorrow morning. I say we, because I will be joining the Bucks, the Driving Gamer, and a few other folks. I forget who they are, but we'll announce that in the morning when we start up the new one. So, thanks. Let me get out of here. Get all my stuff. Oh, yes, I want to end the stream. And end the stream.